Okay, I think we're live now. So. Today, the plan. The plan today is pretty straightforward. I want to build a home for our gigas. A place for our gigas to breed, where they can breed safely, happily, and a lot. We really need to breed them a lot to get the mutations up and running. The problem with building them a home is that if I do it here, I feel like it's going to kill my game. I already get a frame rate drop when I arrive here. So I feel like if we build a massive giga pen here, we're going to really tank the frames. So the plan is pretty straightforward. The plan is we go somewhere else and build the farm there. Somewhere else that's out of render distance of here. So we've got essentially two bases where we can do our separate things. We've got one base here, which is our main base. We've got our Rexes more for metal than for anything else. And then over somewhere else, we will have our giga farm. Now, I'm kind of leaning towards putting it down at the other end of Sanctuary. I don't want it to be too far away. I want to be able to get between the 2 points fairly quickly. That's the plan. Ooh, this new streaming time lets me actually show up to the start. That was the plan, Andrew, yeah. All of my mods and about 45% of my viewers are American. So it was kind of a necessary change, I think. But I'm really glad that it works out for you. Yeah, the Americans are very thankful. It was done for you, you ungrateful colonists. No, you're actually saying thank you, so I suppose you're grateful colonists. Right, so what we need to do basically is find a big flat spot somewhere in Sanctuary. Now, I don't really know Sanctuary very well, so... So, I'm thinking maybe going over towards where the green obelisk is? Hey, Blue Like You, how are you? It's your... No, it's Bob's first stream. Hey, Bob. Right, so basically big flat open area, and they are a pain in the arse to find in ARK most of the time. Finding a big flat open space is so difficult in this game. I wonder if this pond area would do, actually. If we got rid of the trees and built, like, on the water... That might work. Right, so we'll put this down as a potential. I'm Australian, I've been up for 11 hours. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. How are things in Australia? Maybe on top of one of the skyscrapers, many have large balconies, sometimes with... that's a good idea. What we're looking for is a place where I can build something that is... how many foundations? 15 by... like 15, it's like 15 by 15 foundations, so it's a lot, it's big. It's big, so I mean up here potentially, but this thing's in the way. It's down here that I'm wondering about. Will you do dodo breeding? Why would I ever do dodo breeding? I see absolutely no purpose in breeding dodos. Hey Neon, how are you? I mean, there's this road here, but the trees in the middle are kind of a pain. Actually, here might work. Maybe not wide enough space. That's a very blue. Because they're cool. I suppose they are, but they serve no purpose. So probably not. At this point, are you starting to get tired of breeding, or do you still... I love breeding. I find it really fun. I find it really relaxing. I just want to build the big breeding hall, and then we can get started with it. Basically. But no, I genuinely have no problem breeding at all. Doesn't bore me. Try higher on top of a building. For a 15 by 15 space. Alright, let's go and have a look now. Breeding is time consuming, especially breeding for stats. It is, but it's relaxing. Good night. Hope you're having a good day. I hate this heat. But yeah, it's fucking boiling where I am. We're gonna have a heat wave starting tomorrow. I'm actually quite worried, to be honest. It's gonna get very hot here. My part of the UK is supposed to get up to 38 degrees, which is absolutely insane. Do you plan on having a Giga army? Yes, I do. Lots of Gigas. Let's go up again and let's have a look right on top of these skyscrapers. If we can't find anything that we're like 100% certain on, what we'll do is we'll go get our RG, get our foundations, and we can just try a few spots, because I can pick up the foundations now, thank God for that change. It's gonna be like 37 for you. Yeah. It's gonna be horrible. You're in South Yorkshire in Sheffield. Ah, I went to uni in Sheffield for a bit. Sheffield, yeah, I like Sheffield. I'm up in Leeds, so it's not gonna be fun. If you're not from the UK, you won't understand why, or if you're from like California or something, or from Texas or Australia, you'll be thinking 38 isn't that hot, but it's gonna be bad here with temperatures like that. There's a platform there, maybe. Should be about 38 for you. Yeah. And how's your aircon, Jojo? Do all of your buildings have aircon? And are all your houses made out of nice light materials that let the heat out? I'm thinking we're looking at a big floor space like one of these doorways, to be honest. There's either this pond area, potentially, or there's like this doorway down here, potentially, as well. Both of them could work. Let's go have a look at this doorway down here. You're a nice looking Tapejara. You're actually really nice looking. I love the white on the frills of that guy. That's awesome. Okay. Here actually might work. In fact, I think we're going to try here. Maybe. Those Brits don't do well in heat, we just crumble into puddles. We do, we really do. We're not built for it. Oh dear. Spent several hundred years investing in infrastructure that keeps us warm, and now the planet's on fire. And then there are continental climates like here in Vienna, we get everything from -10 to 40 plus. Wow, that's a good range though. That's pretty cool. I'm thinking we could try by that door. So let's go grab our RG and let's grab our foundations and we'll see if we can get it laid out. It shouldn't take a huge amount of time to build. I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm putting where and stuff. So it shouldn't take a huge amount of time to build, but it is going to be huge. Like, absolutely huge. Oh, you're very blue. What level are you? 20. Blue and useless. Right, RG resources, and let's get trying to build this. We had a nice little scout with our snow owl, but it didn't really give us any places that sang to me. I'd have considered the desert, but I know I'll just get shot down by a Velenosaur every time I go visit it. It just doesn't sound fun. Okay. Please tame a dodo and name it Jonathan Joestar. I don't know what Jonathan Joestar is. I have literally never tamed a dodo in ARK. At all, ever. So maybe I'll just never tame a dodo. That'll be my thing. Right, so these are the resources we've got here to build the thing. This is what we've got. So let's grab our foundations. That should be all we need at first. And let's see if we can't get this roughly laid out. Beer keg, where is it? If you can tell me how to turn this into a beer keg, German, I will turn it into a beer keg. If I put the walls any higher, it'll just be a straight line. I tried to get the sloped walls, but they don't slope the right way. Maybe if I turned the walls around, we could get it into a beer keg. If you have an idea of how to do it, though, I will happily turn it into a beer keg. The spire behind your base has beehives. I haven't found any beehives, no. It's a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I haven't watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It seems maybe a bit too bonkers for me. You don't even need tranks. The easiest way to tame a dodo is with fists. Yeah, that's what I got. I remember the comment of that right back on the first ever episode of The Island. Someone told me that I'd basically skipped the part where I'm supposed to just punch a dodo into unconsciousness. There are ways to make slanted walls, but it's weird and glitchy. Alright, I'll have to try that. Do it with ramps. Ramps. Oh! German. Right. I get what you're saying now. Okay, yeah, we'll build that. I'm really sorry, I completely misinterpreted you. Because of the shape of the base, I thought you wanted the base to be a beer keg. But yes, we will go build a beer keg as soon as we've found a spot for this, now that I know what you actually mean. And I'm not being dense. Mighty Giga Whisperer. Do it with ramps. Ramps actually would work. Beer keg base, but Jojo, you cannot look at the skeleton of my base and tell me that that doesn't look like it should be a beer keg. It does. Can you please make scissors and give yourself a haircut? Why? Are you intimidated by my fabulous beard? 1 second, I know how to do this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's a hide hat. There we go. Are you intimidated by my beard? No, it should totally be a beer keg. Hey, Reddy, how are you, mate? A base built like a beer keg would be amazing. It would. I do hope ARK 2 has better building. If you gave me ARK, right, just this exact game, with the 7 days to die building systems, that would be perfect. I'd be in heaven then. You look like Gandalf the Homeless. That's good, because I am Gandalf the fucking Homeless. Alright. Do you know what? I'm actually worried that we might not have enough space here now. Let's give it a try. And let's see. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, it's 15. It's 15 by 15. Right. Where did I just put my bed? There's my bed. So 15 by 15. Let's see. I think we'll want to start all the way over here. Want to do one. Yeah, that. 1. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It worked. Just. Maybe just. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, right. Let's get rid of this bush. You're so excited for ARK 2. That's good. I'm scared for ARK 2. Tried to fit the slanted building into the 200 character limit. Can't look at how Captain Fat Dog does it. Alright. I've never been a fan of the cubist Minecraft look of 7 days. Have you played since the recent update? The recent update made the building really nice, in my opinion. Like a lot of different blocks. You can build some really cool stuff in 7 days now. But I get that. If you're not a fan of the Minecrafty style, then that makes sense. Why? Okay, so we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect, right. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of an issue here, maybe. Let's pick up 2 from here, and let's put them down here, then. So... And that won't go there, so we're gonna need to put 1 there. This is gonna be tricky, but it might actually fit. Hello, enforcer person thing. so first one is like this. This is the first. Oh no! Oh no! I can't afford to do that. I don't have a lot of spare blocks, so doing that is really bad. Alright, and then 2, 3, and 4. Come on, place. I saw you wanted to place there. There you go. And then... No, it's just 2. I'm looking at my my sort of blueprint, you see. I've got a blueprint next to me. So I'm looking at the blueprint next to me to get this built. And I'm struggling a little bit, but we've got... I think we've got it now. There we go. Right, yeah, this is the general shape. Nice. Okay, so then this is... That goes there. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and... Oh, no! No! Fuck! Right. How far in are we? About 2 minutes. I think I might have the collision setting on. Right, I'm really sorry. You're going to have to give me 1 second. I think I've got the collision settings turned on still. Turned off. I turned them off to check something earlier, so let's just see. Where are we? It should be the... Where is the setting? Disable structure placement collision. There we go. I think that's what we want. This is such a frustrating part of the building. I hope ARK 2 there's a system where you can breed different species of dino. Oh, you want to like do some crossbreeding? Been enjoying the series, by the way. You're brave going in blind. Thank you. I prefer to go into games blind, to be honest. Alright, let's see. I think that's too much for me to carry, so let's split half back. And then let's see if this fixes my problem. It does! It fixes the problem. There we fucking go. Okay. Let's fill in this, and then we can do the second bit. So basically, the reason it's staggered like this is because the breeding has a range to it. So it can't just be a box, it's got to be like a sort of circly type thing. Do you plan to take over the world with your Giga army? Maybe. So we've got the 3 here, and then we come out, and it goes up by 2, and then we've got 3, and then we come out, and it goes up by 2, and then we've got 3, and then it goes down, and then, yeah. Let's get rid of this tree. Is this a tree, or is it a bush? It's a tree, I see something to hit here, maybe. No? No, it's a bush. I will not probably be taming anything today, so I don't think I'll be naming anything either. We won't be taming stuff probably today. Right, then this bit needs to be 7. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get the rest of the foundations. Hopefully we brought enough, and I haven't fucked this up completely. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then it's 3. And then it goes up by 2, and then it's 1, 2. We've done something wrong here. Yeah, we've done something wrong. Do you have a breeding cooldown? I mean, yeah. My dinos do have a breeding cooldown, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where have we gone wrong? Each of these should be 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then it goes up. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes up. 1, 2, 3. Ah, this one's 4. You see, there we go. Okay, and then like that. That should be it. Let's get rid of this bush. Do you have breeding cooldown? Yeah, I have a breeding cooldown. I've already answered that, haven't I? Will you tame a Spino this series? I don't know. I don't really see the need for a Spino when I've got Gigas, to be honest. Maybe if we see one that's a really cool colour. But only if it's a really special colour. Okay, and then that comes out to here, yep. And let's fill in this blob here. And I think then we can start moving walls in. So this will work. Can you give some tips on taming high-level spinos? Get a trap. You can tame literally any level of anything in this game at like level, whatever level it is, to make stone walls, basically. You just need traps. Taming in this game is really straightforward once you know how to do it. Right, I think that's correct now. Let's fly up and have a quick look. How many mutations do you plan on stacking? As many as I physically can. So, it should go, basically, 7, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 7, and the same there. I think that's right. Yeti cooler than Spino, changed my mind. You've got a thing for Yutties, Jurgen. I think you and a Yutti need to go find a quiet space and have some alone time so you can get out of your system. Although, considering JoJo's fabulous piece of art, I will actually be taming a Yutti, just because that art was so cool. What level is my character? My character is currently level 99. Ooh, we might hit 100 today. How is your day going so far? Good! Good, it's going really well. We have a base sort of thing coming along. Right, let's go get our walls and some ceilings and whatnot, and hopefully we can make this all work together. At least this one's like down a straight alley through the city as well. So glad my propaganda worked. I remember the trap you made on the island and the Spino ran out. Yeah, yeah, and it did the same thing on Aberration as well until we rebuilt the trap. You will be doing any of the DC solo maps, or do you plan on doing them? The non-story maps, I'm like 99% sure we'll be doing them as a community map with, you know, a server and whatnot and people able to join. But I will say now, I don't know what the rules and the mod situation will be for it, okay? So it will be a community thing, but I can't guarantee availability and rules and all that type of stuff yet, because I need to speak to people who know a lot more about ARK servers than I do. Okay. Tame spinos for eggs recently. It turns out they lay superior eggs, not exceptional. Yeah, they don't lay very good eggs for making kibble, but they lay really good eggs for leveling stuff up. Feathered raptors are the best eggs for kibble. Feathered raptors and gigas and rock drakes and wyverns, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. I think I'm right about that. Do you know about the Yutti Courage Roar? I do. We used them in our boss fights on the island, but we didn't use them on Scorched Earth and around on Aberration, so. We had like a literal Uteranus farm on Scorched Earth, but we didn't use them. Okay, and we got some eggs. Slowly move through treacle. Pepperonis. I don't know how to say that. Giga eggs don't make ascendant kibble. Oh, am I wrong about gigas? Right, I haven't actually tried to cook anything with their eggs, so. Yutties, wyverns, Deocanus, and Dianok. I can't say that either. And drakes. Right, okay, that makes sense. Fuel mutated Giga can solo the hardest ODS. Well, we'll have to see what once we've got ourselves a full mutated Giga. Hopefully this farm will be good for getting us to that stage. Right, let's see. What do I want? I don't want any of this, really. Keep the stone and the... Basically keep the useful materials. Just chuck everything else. Right, these weigh an absolute fucking ton. Like, to the point I can't even actually carry a full stack. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Hopefully my birdie can carry these. Yeah, let's not push it. Let's just take this amount. Yeah, even that's a lot for birdie to carry. Holy crap! How many mutations are you gonna get? I have no idea, to be honest. As many as I can. Like, I know it gets harder after 20, but I'm gonna just stack and stack and stack until I get bored of it, to be honest. I've never tamed a Giga. Should I tame one? Depends what map you're on. If you're on the island, I wouldn't bother, to be honest. Is there a way so you can make it Giga's imprint once and it'll be 100? I don't know. If you change some settings, maybe. But I don't know. He's gonna get over 9,000. Isn't that a Dragon Ball Z reference? Am I right there? I don't know. If you're on the island, yeah, Flappy Duck, if you're on the island, I really don't see the point in taming Gigas. People in the chat might disagree with me there, but you can't use them for the boss. There's no point breeding them. There's just no point taming Gigas on the island. Also, all the levels you find will be absolute dog shit. You know that there's a mobile version of ARK? I do know that there's a mobile version of ARK. I like mobile games. I think they're awesome. I think we should have more of them. Right, Jojo, do you know how I know that that's a reference to Dragon Ball Z? Because I've never watched Dragon Ball Z. The only reason I know that's a reference to Dragon Ball Z is because of epic rap battles of history and their Superman vs. Goku rap. That's the only reason I know. Which might actually be more of a nerdy way of knowing it than if I just watched Dragon Ball Z. So fuck no. Jorgen agrees with me about Gigas. Yeah, I only tamed one because we wanted to do everything on the island. But I really wouldn't recommend wasting the time and effort it would take to tame a Giga on the island. The term is cultural osmosis. Yeah, that's a good term. I'd never heard that term, but that makes a lot of sense. That's actually a really nice term, thank you. Epic Rap Battle fans unite. I don't know my position on Epic Rap Battle. I don't know if I like them anymore, to be honest. Have we gone too far? The last couple that have come out have been really shit. Some of them are really clever, are really well put together. But then you get like the Hulk versus Bruce Jenner, versus Caitlyn Jenner, and it's just, like, that's just so trashy and just not funny. But then the Julius Caesar one has some fucking great historical references in it. It's such a mixed bag. Are they still making? They are still making them, yeah. They did win the internet back then, I agree. They were the OGs of the internet. ARK Mobile is painful. I can imagine it. I didn't see the Hulk one, they can't all be winners. Yeah, it's not that they're not all winners, it's just that one is just really not cool. Just in case you're enjoying yourself, yeah, just remember the next Terraria stream you'll have to face the final boss. That's good. I am looking to finish Terraria. I can't wait to actually fight the final boss and get the game completed. Right, how much of this can I actually carry and still move? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Like fuck all. Alright, okay. Will you ever play ARK Mobile? I see absolutely no reason to play ARK Mobile. I have nothing against it as a game, and I think, you know, games being ported onto mobile is really cool. But I see no personal reason why I would ever play it. I can't wait to watch you die several times. I don't know, Tommy. That mage build seems pretty fucking OP. Maybe Moonlord will die to me first time. Einstein vs Hawkins is my favorite. Einstein vs Hawkins was good, yeah. Are you going to play Terraria Calamity mod? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe much later on, but for now, I think once we finish Terraria, we're probably just going to focus on ARK on the channel for a bit. But I have enjoyed Terraria, and we might go back to it eventually, but I kind of want to... I want to take some time to streamline the channel for a little bit, so... Because at the moment it's quite chaotic, which isn't great for growth. Okay, let's split these. Max stat is 255. I am not going to be able to get anywhere close to that, I don't think so. I can't imagine that being an issue. If I had a Giga with 250 damage, that would just be insane. I've done something wrong here, because this is 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Something here is wrong. It's this. There we go. That is why we have the pickup ability turned on, because not having it is just not fun. If, when you do play mod maps, what is the order criteria of trying them? That's a good question. I don't know. I think what we're going to do is, because I'm going to play the modded maps like with the community, I think what we're going to do is leave it up to some community votes, basically. That way everyone's got a bit of a say in it, because everyone's involved in it. Right, there we go. What level is the red Megatherium out of? Outside of this, is there a red Megatherium out here? Oh, hello. Level 20. Have you ever tamed a Two-Star-Toothus? Yes, I have. Two-Star-Toothus carried me through most of the underwater caves when I finally got one. They're absolutely amazing. By far my favourite water tame. Okay, and... Oop. How long have you played ARK for? I don't know. If you're talking about hours, give me 1 second and I will tell you the exact number. 719.6 hours. 719.6. The bright coloured dinos are almost always rare. There's an event on at the moment, so that's not really the case right now. But usually I think you're right, yeah. Usually it's quite rare to spot the bright coloured ones. Right, let's start putting the next level on. So... I can't remember how I said I was going to do this. I had like a pattern in mind, but it really doesn't matter as long as what I don't do is waste more resources, basically. When did you start playing? I started playing in February. Very, very early February. I think the first time I played ARK was like February the 4th or February the 3rd or something. You'll have to look at the day that the first ARK episode came out, and it was like the day before that. What's your favourite kind of chips or crisps? Salt and vinegar. If we're talking about crisps, which I know the Americans call chips, then salt and vinegar. I get salt cravings every now and then, so salt and vinegar crisps are really nice. Right, there we go. Okay, so that's a good start. That's actually a really good start. We can fly back and get ourselves some ceilings now and start on the next floor. So, if you want, I can give you a quick explanation of how it's going to work. Basically, we're going to have another floor on top, and that's where the male's going to go. And then we're going to just stuff these channels here with gigas. They're going to run into each other and just be packed in. And I think it's going to be able to fit in a lot, to be honest. I think it's going to fit in quite a lot. What's your favourite type of cheese? Vegan cheese. This is the only one I can eat. Back when I ate cheese, my favourite type of cheese was just plain cheddar. I know people that put salt on pizza. That has disturbed me. Thank you, Tommy. Now I am freaked out. Yeah, I went from complete noob to functional pretty quickly. I'm glad that you think I'm functional. I still don't feel functional sometimes. What's your favourite... what is it? What was that? My favourite crispy's original flavour. Oh, like ready salted. What's your opinion on pineapple on pizzas? So, I'm a really big fan of, you know, live and let live. Everyone can be who they want, be with they want, be with who they want, be what they want. You know, do what they want. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're fine. You know, that's me. I'm welcome and opening. But if you put pineapple on pizza, you're a fucking monster. Hey, Mother of Zombies, how are you? What is your favourite kind of pizza? There's some really, really, really nice vegan pepperoni pizzas that have got like just a hint of spice that are really good. So, pepperoni, but not meat pepperoni, obviously. Okay, we'll get some floors from here, and we'll... do we want to fit? Do we want to take the gigas now, or should we put the giga eggs... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll stick the eggs into the incubation area so that we can start getting some more perfect females set up. I know people who put vinegar on pizza. Tommy, I think you need to start hanging around with different people. If you know people who put salt and people who put vinegar on fucking pizza. What is your favourite water brand? I don't have a favourite... Why would I have a favourite water brand? I just drink water. What a weird question. What is your favourite vegan meat alternative? I'm quite fond of Beyond Meat stuff, Beyond Meat products at the moment. I think they're really good. Even my wife, who doesn't eat meat, she likes the Beyond Burger. So that's actually really good. I don't want anyone to think that I'm like being pushy about my dietary choices. I'm really not. You know, when people ask me questions and you know, people say, what's your favourite pizza? And I say, well, it's this, but it's vegan. I'm not trying to be pushy about it. I'm just clarifying. That's all. You know, you can eat what you want and you can do what you want. Just because I have a different view of stuff doesn't mean I'm judging you for your view. And doesn't mean I will. Yeah, so just wanted to make people aware of that. Okay. Question for the adults in chat. Alcoholic drink of choice. Sambuca. Definitely Sambuca. Sambuca is amazing. It's the only thing I would actually drink right now. I used to drink cider as well, but I've kind of gone off it. There's no point. It's expensive for what it is. It's just expensive fizzy fruit juice with the tiniest amount of alcohol. So we don't drink cider anymore. But if I was going to drink alcohol now, it would be Sambuca. Why are you vegan? Why not? I feel like if I answer that question, we're starting to get into, like, stuff that might make people not happy. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a necessary question for me to give an answer to. I just am, basically. Just am. Okay, we'll bring a lot of ceilings. I don't think we need all of these ceilings, but we'll bring them all, just in case. Pineapple on pizza is elite, as long as it's done right. The pineapple needs to be in low quantity and grilled. The pizza needs to have chilies or spice. Yeah, I agree entirely that pineapple on pizza is great if it's done right. What you do is you get a bowl, you put the pineapple in the bowl, you get a pizza, you eat the pizza, and then later on as a dessert, you get the pineapple out of the fridge and you eat that. That's how you do it right. What's your favourite kind of biscuit? I used to really like custard creams, but I don't really... I haven't found any that I can eat. So... Favourite type of biscuit? I don't know. I don't eat a lot of biscuits, to be honest. I see you grow fast on YouTube. Congrats. Thank you. I don't know if I am growing fast or if I'm growing slowly. I don't really have a reference point for it. I'm not particularly knowledgeable when it comes to YouTube, but I'm very happy with where I am. I'm very happy with, you know, the people that we've got as members of the community and stuff, so... Specifically British or American version of the word biscuit. Oh shit, yeah, biscuit means something different to you, doesn't it? To you Americans. Fuck. I don't know what your biscuits are. I don't know what biscuits are. For Americans. Biscuits for us are like hard. You know, custard creams, bourbons. You dip them in a cup of tea and you have a good time. When did you start on YouTube? About 8 months ago. About 8 months ago. Think KFC biscuits. My dude, I've never eaten meat in my life. Do you think I know what anything from KFC looks like? Biscuits in the US are breakfast bread. Cookies are what you limeys call biscuits. Right, okay. Okay, fair enough. Scone, but more moist and fluffy, isn't it? Right. I like how much effort it takes to explain what the fuck you guys made by biscuits to me. You have weird food. You guys have weird food. It's one thing I'm quite nervous about if I ever visit America is your food. I'm really nervous of ordering food and it all just not being what I wanted. KFC is in my shit list ever since they discontinued potato wedges. They didn't. Why would anyone ever discontinue potato wedgies? Okay, right. Oh no, shit. See, we keep wasting blocks by accident doing stuff like this. I've been trying to tell all my friends to sub to you. That's very kind of you. You don't need to do that. Don't irritate your friends by pointing them at me. So this should be 11, not 7. So basically this row is a bit bigger because of how radiuses work. So this is now 7, there's 8, there's 9, there's 10, and there's 11. To be honest, if this works, like, I still don't know if this works. If it works, though, I would be tempted to make a full video on it. Like, just a video explaining how to build this and what it is and how big it is and, you know, how it works and all that type of stuff. But, like I said, I don't know if it is going to work yet. Right, it needs another connection. So let's just give it a wall quickly. We'll take 2. What's your favourite soda brand? Probably Pepsi. Like, Pepsi Max. I'm a big fan of Pepsi Max, actually. Right, we'll put one there and one there, and then we can actually connect this ceiling up properly. This is starting to be a bit unhappy about life. You can't help but to return to teaching mode. To be honest, it's more calculated and it's more calculated than that, Jojo. It's more that single videos tend to actually do really well, whereas like long series don't. So 2, 3, and then we come out here for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Right, there we go. No, we've done something wrong there. What do you think of Mountain Dew? I don't think I've ever had Mountain Dew. Sorry. I don't think I've ever had that in my life. It's not a thing here, really. Is that right now? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right, there we go. Okay. Coke Zero is better than Pepsi Max. You're wrong. In America, it's called Pepsi Zero Sugar. Okay. That's cool. Right, let's get these things into position. So we put them there. Let's do the same thing here so it matches, because that's important. There we go. I'm really hoping that this works as well as I think it's going to do. If it works as well as I think it's going to do, then it's going to fit all the fucking gigas you could ever want. But it might just not. It might just fail miserably. 2, 3. Like, there's a good chance it's just going to fail, so fuck knows. Shit, we need to pick that up. I tested the very, very basics of it. And the basics seemed to function, so hopefully it works. And hopefully I haven't wasted all my afternoon collecting resources for this, and then it just doesn't work. If you visit California or New York, it'd be easy for you to find vegan food. I'm not vegan myself. A lot of my friends are. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I will ever visit America. Like, yeah, without getting too, you know, funky about it, I have trepidations about visiting America. But on the other hand, I would fucking love to visit America because it's got some truly astounding history and is one of the most geographically diverse places that there is. Plus, you know, everyone speaks English. Well, they try. So it would be useful for me to go to. And you don't have quite as many terrifying spiders as Australia does. Have you tried Pepsi Nitro? I have not tried that. I don't know what that is. Why did you start YouTube? Because I really like talking about video games, but going outside and making friends to talk to about video games sounded like a heck of a lot of work. So we just decided against it. So decided against going out and making friends and decided instead to just talk at the internet. And then people turned up and started like listening and talking to me about things, and it was freaky. So that's what happened. Would you tame a Super 150 Tech Rex, or would you tame a fully orange 150 Rex? Probably the orange one. Orange is always good. I like orange, obviously. Everything should be orange. Right, so this is the second platform, basically. And as you can see, it is a bit bigger than the first platform. And it's bigger than the first platform because the radius of the male Rex's breeding can reach further, essentially. Now, my fucking frame rates are already tanking, and I don't understand why. No, there we go, they've fixed themselves now. So, what I need to do now is figure out roughly where the center of this point is. Now, I have a feeling it's about here. So we pick up this, and let's just check. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect! Got it in the center first time. Nice. Nice. Hey, what's your favorite dino? Oh, I don't know. Before this map, I would have said Barry, because I just love the Baryonyxes, but now I'm kind of into the Velonosaur, really. Yeah, we'll be binging Iron Longstaff. I know of Iron Longstaff. I haven't watched any of his videos, but I have seen his name pop up. He's the ARK building guy, isn't he? Are you going to play every map? I am going to play every map. We're going to play every single map on ARK, and then if I run out of maps before ARK 2 comes out, we'll start doing some challenge playthroughs, like mammals only or herbivores only, and, you know, really embrace the suffering. Let's just avoid divisive humour. Yeah, we should definitely avoid divisive humour. I mean, the joke that you made isn't even specific to American history either, so let's just not throw shade around at any individual groups or people, if that's okay. What is your favourite dirt brand? I don't know. I can't remember the last time I bought dirt. Right, so we'll grab the walls and we'll start going up with the next one. We'll start setting up the next tier. If we can get all three tiers set up, that would be a really good start. We might need some like oh, hello Brontosaurus. We might need some extra Is your chat high out? I think the chat is. I think there are a few. Let's call them people of a younger persuasion in the chat, having what they think are jokes, basically joke. It's not as bad as Terraria streams, but yeah. Yeah, so I think we might need some, like, what was I trying to say? Some thatch ceilings and stuff just to help unload all our gigas when we eventually get set up. But that's a problem for a really long time away. How are these eggies doing? Getting along fine. Okay, cool. I love ARK, but I'm awful at it, so watching you play is very fun. I'm awful at ARK as well, so welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. It's fun here being terrible at ARK. Okay, what do we got? Right, so we can take these because I don't think we need them. We'll bring the ceilings and as many of these walls as we can fit. Nope, the bird is way too full. The bird is way too full. He will not get his fat ass off the ground if we take him like that. Right. How about now? Now he can probably fly, yeah, just about. I don't really eat ice cream, so I don't have a favourite brand. I know I'm high, but at least I'm present. Played ARK since it came out, but never finished it. Ah, fair enough. I mean, it's a survival game, isn't it? A lot of the time you play survival games just for the surviving side of it, not to finish. Take another bird with stuff in it and let it follow you. I could do that, yeah. That's actually a good idea. We might do that next time. Are you going to do the Alpha King Titan? Eventually, we will get there. That's why we're trying to breed so many gigas. That's the point. That's why we're breeding so many gigas. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. This takes too long. Let's go back and let's get a couple of different birds to help us out with this. Yeah, because we've barely left our base, so let's just try this differently. And I'm going to make this beer keg as well, because I'm curious what it actually is. I've been on the island for the entire ARK series. To be fair though, I am kind of doing this as like a full-time thing at the moment, so don't compare your progress to my progress if you have, you know, other stuff to do. If you have a life and friends and a job and school and shit. Right. Yeah, we'll load up the bait bird. I don't think fight has any weight, really, but we'll load up bait bird. You playing... Oh, yes, good judge. I'll ignore you there. Yeah, oh, shit, that's why he can't carry anything, because he's carrying all this. Alright, let's fix that. Let's fix that. And let's make ourselves a beer keg while we're here. Let's see, how do we do it? Beer. Cementing paste, metal, and wood. We should have some wood lying around. Do we not have any wood? That's a problem. Really? Mammoth? Okay, we've got our wood. Let's quickly grab some wood. And then we'll make this beer keg, and then we'll take a bunch of ARKs with all of the stuff. All of the stuff through. We'll finish the second tier, finish the third tier. If we wait a few minutes, our next batch of gigas might actually be done, so we can wait until they're done before we go back. There's enough wood. Is that? I was going to say, is that a unicorn, but no, it's just an incredibly colourful equus. It's running into my base. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You will end up as dinner. Yeah, that's clever pony. Well done. just about means nearly or almost. In my region it means barely. Honestly, in British English, that saying just about could mean either. It could mean you've almost done, or it could mean you're nowhere near done. Because we like to be difficult bastards in this country and confuse everyone. Okay. Right, so then we need some metal and some cementing paste. I don't know how much cementing paste it wanted. Shit, we've still got all these ceilings in our inventory. There we go. Right, metal and some more cementing paste. Okay, there we go. Let's grab this wood, and we need to make it in a thing. Of course we do. It's made in the smithy. Yeah, of course it is. That makes a lot more sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Shoop. And then, so isn't beer the stuff we need to tame those knuckle horses? English is messed all around. Yeah, English is a weird, messy game. Yeah. Okay, right. Beer. You can go here next to my kitchen area. Or do you need to be connected to the water? You kind of want to be connected to the water. Are you usable if I put you there? It kind of is, but I don't like that. Let's move it. Let's get some pipes then. Let's get a flexible and a straight one. God sneezed while he was making English. I mean, that's one way of saying it. The other way of describing our language is saying it's a bastardization of everyone that has invaded England, and that England has invaded, and it's just an absolute fucking mess of history. But yeah, sneezed is a good description still. That's not going to be enough. That's not going to be long enough. Okay. Let's get one more. I don't have a favourite type of sweet. I think you've asked that quite a few times. I don't have a favourite type of sweet. I'm trying to eat a lot less sweets at the moment, so. All sweets are bad. There we go. Now we have an irrigated beer barrel. I have no fucking clue what we do to it. Genuinely no idea what we do with it. What do we put in it? Fuck knows. Right, let's sort our birdies out. Right, okay, so this one is full of random shit. Let's just stick it into the box. Yeah, just stick all this in here, that works. English is the language that waits in the dark alley and robs the other languages of spare grammar and excess vocabulary. That is shockingly accurate, yeah. That is pretty much it. You need berries and hay to make beer. Okay. I'll have a look into that at some point then. For now, though, we need to try and get this guy to work. So we've got that one following us, and fight, will you at least maybe even carry these? Yeah, you can carry them, okay, nice. Follow me, and will we move a little bit faster? A little bit faster, that's actually a lot better, okay. Sorry, thatch, right, so thatch and berries, okay, we'll stick some thatch and berries in when we come back then. I'm half tempted to crack open a beer at 11 AM just to celebrate this moment. You can make a pint glass out of crystal, put berries and thatch into the cake. Okay, we will do this. We will get drunk on ARK. I should do a stream where I take a shot every time a certain event happens. We'll see how long I can keep it up for. I don't drink at all, so it'd be about 3 shots, and then I'd just be snoring. Come on, birdies. 50 berries and 45. Does it matter what type of berries, or will any of them do? Do you have a name for baby Rex? I don't have a name for baby Rex, but I'm not going to have any baby Rexes. I don't think a single baby Rex is going to survive the rest of this game. Every baby Rex we get now is going to die and be eaten to strengthen our gigas. Any besides Stim and Narco, okay. Tommy, are you referring to the long-standing British tradition of stealing pint glasses from pubs? Amara berries work best. Okay, I'm sure we've got a ton of berries in the cooking pot, in the industrial cooker, so we'll use them. If you actually do a drinking event, I'll do sips of something light just to catch up. No, I don't think that would be a good idea. My inhibitions would get lower and I'd start talking about inappropriate subjects very quickly. I'm the dude who gets drunk and starts political arguments with everyone. So, no, that wouldn't end well. Yeah, I'd be flying to the UK to steal a pint glass. Yeah, it's a common thing we do here. You go to the pub and they have like a nice shaped or a nice designed glass. You just nick it. Usually the woman of the group nicks it by putting it into the handbag, and you just walk off with it. It's a really, really, really common thing to do. It's for my baby Rex. Oh, okay, for your baby Rex. I don't know. What do you want to call your baby Rex? You could name it after something. Okay, and British tradition of stealing. Yeah, of course. I mean, have you not seen the British Museum? My dude, we build fucking temples to our ability of stealing shit. Pretty much every museum in this country is, look at all the stuff we nicked. Isn't it cool? Okay. Now, I've realised I actually miscalculated this a little bit. So this could be interesting. We're going to have to try and fix it on the fly. But I'm not sure how well that'll do. Ooh, look, there's a fucking lamppost sticking through our base. I have a cupboard full of pint glasses. Yeah, my parents do as well. I don't go to the pub, so I don't. But my parents have got a full cupboard full of them. Yeah. Right, that's annoying. We need to fix that. Is that right? Why are they not fucking lining up properly? There we go, that's better. Okay. And this one's being weird as well. There we go. Right, okay, so these are lined up nicely. So the problem we've got now is that it's going to actually be slightly different than I expected. A little bit. Because I expected we'd go straight up from here, but we shouldn't actually be going straight up from here. So, we need one there. And then we can put these up here, because it wasn't letting us. I have my own keg cooler and tapped keg. Wow. Wow. Requires nearby foundational support. Really? Still? Okay. For old-fashioned ale carry. Jesus Christ, is everyone watching just a raging alcoholic? Alright, let's do that. I mean, that was what the plan was anyway, so... I have a question. Do you ever plan on making a modded series like The Hunted? Yeah, I do. Primal Fear and The Hunted both sound really interesting. Why do you think you need foundational support? You should not need foundation support there. That's really fucking annoying. I'm not old enough to be an alcoholic. I don't think there's an age limit on it. Alright, sod it. Well, it won't let me, so but it's not the end of the fucking road. We'll just do it as 2. So we go 1, 2, and then... What? What? I just fell through that floor, didn't I? That was not me. I did just fall through the floor. Oh, try putting a pillar down. That's actually a good idea. That's a fucking great idea. Yeah, we can put some pillars down there to make it work better. Because I really don't want that to just be a fucking hole. That's a brilliant idea. Okay. Oh, it's sticking out. I get you. I get what you mean now. I get exactly what you mean. I know where to put the thing. Yep, I know what to do. I know what to do. Let's grab some stone. I grab some stone pillars so they're actually going to get smashed by everything wandering around. Stone. There we go. We are really laggy out here. Don't know why. I just picked like a really laggy part of the map or something. That's kind of annoying. So you there. You there and you there. Will that now work? That might actually now work. Yep, that works perfectly. Thank you. Really, really, really great advice there. Thank you. Okay, so. So. Let's start with the ceilings then. There's a nice trick with S plus to get support. Anyway, I am not sure what we're going to do about S plus when it comes to the what's it called? When it comes time to make the community server for the other maps, I'm not sure if we're going to use S plus or not. Like, it feels like everyone really likes S plus, but some of the stuff just sounds really overpowered. So, okay, let's grab this floor and put that there. We can make a couple of them. We can then land on it, and that'll be a bit easier. If you had £1 million, what would you do? If I had £1 million, I would buy a very big property with a very big garden, and I would basically set up my own little charity for dogs. Because I do not like a lot of the current rescue charities that exist in this country for dogs. I had a really, really, really bad experience with one in particular. So I would set up a charity for rescuing dogs. Not necessarily like an official charity, just like a place where I look after dogs, basically. 1, 2, 3, and then... Right, so now this should be the same as the very, very bottom one. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. That's not quite right, is it? Yeah, we've gone wrong here. Okay. We can fix that, though. It should be like this instead. You can disable a lot of stuff like the automation structures, the resource pull system is what you can. Ah, that's good. Americans didn't learn to drink responsibly because they had to hide it. Yeah? You're talking about like probation and stuff. That makes a lot of sense. 1, 2, 3, and then it would be here. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so this is how we do it on this side, and then that means this floor is the same size as the bottom floor. And then we got 1, 2, and then 1. Oh, no! Can't really afford to do that, to be honest. We don't have that many of them. We don't have so many of these that we can just waste them. 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, right. That's nice. So this is the correct size now. If I win the lottery, I want to do a massive housing complex for homeless people. That's a great idea. Yeah. That would be good. I don't feel like I could just sit on it. If I won a ton of money, obviously I'd spoil the hell out of myself. I'm not trying to say I'm some fucking altruistic genie of love and care. I'm not. I would spoil myself. But at the same time, I would also want to do something worthwhile with it. You know, like, I'd buy myself the best fucking gaming computer that money can buy, with all the fans and shiny lights and stuff. But I'd also make sure I made the lives of animals better. Different types of fulfillment, isn't it? Yeah. And then you arrive at the philosophical concept that no one can ever actually do anything that is selfless. That we are incapable of ever doing anything selfless. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a selfless act. Okay, right. So this is the floor done. Thankfully we had a few spare floors so we didn't completely wreck it. My frames are currently steady, so that's nice. We haven't completely broken it. Okay, so there's our 3 levels now. So we've got level 1, level 2, level 3, and the male one should sit roughly around this hole here. And as soon as I fly into it, my frames do absolutely tank. I don't know why, I'm going to have to kill a lot of the stuff around here, and hopefully they won't respawn. Maybe I'll just put some pillars around, scattered, so that things can't respawn, because I don't know why, but the frames aren't actually doing great here. Okay, but let's get building. It shouldn't be that bad. This is my thing, I'm not annoyed that the frames are poor, I'm annoyed that I've had much bigger builds that have had much less of an effect, which is interesting. Right. Oh, of course, we're gonna have to go down there and sort the pillars system out as well. Let's do that first, then. Have you ever watched The Good Place? It covers in its storyline how no act is selfless because we get some satisfaction from helping others. Yeah, that's great. I have seen things about it. It's the one about the afterlife, isn't it? It's the one about the afterlife. I tend to avoid things that deal with my mortality, to be honest. I'm sure it's a great show. I just don't like being reminded of mortality. The point isn't to be selfless, but to be more selfless, to understand that all actions impact other people, good or bad. Yep. My fucking favourite motto at the moment is that nothing exists in a vacuum. I'm trying to get people around me to understand that. There's no decision, action, or spoken word or anything. Nothing. None of it exists in a vacuum. What are my thoughts about ARK Animated? I'm really looking forward to it. It's got David Tennant in it, so it's obviously going to be fucking great. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We are definitely going to have to murder everything around here, though. Because it is seriously screwing with my... Seriously screwing with my frame rate. I don't know if that's coming through for you or not, but... I mean, this place isn't somewhere I need to spend a lot of, like, recording time, thankfully. Most of my stuff, most of the time I spend at this place will be away from the camera. So that's kind of good. That's really useful for you. And 1, 2. Why can we not make one more? We don't have enough stone. Tenant was my favourite. Tenant was great, yeah. Tenant was fantastic. I'm dehydrated. Pillar. I think this will work. I'm feeling positive about this, and if this works, I will potentially make a guide for it. If I have to build it with all the necessary information and numbers and stuff, because I have a feeling this is gonna let me breed one heck of a lot of gigas at once. I mean, like upwards of 100, which is gonna burn my poor little computer. I'm not turning my computer on Tuesday. I don't think it's fair on my little computer to do that. It'll die if I turn it on Tuesday, so. Okay, not there. Oh, hello. Something's wrong here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. You're not right. We have to make Daily Tenant once per weekend. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's a tradition now. He's technically relevant though. He's technically on topic for the ARK streams. I feel like people should take more time. People should take time to consider their mortality more, not what other people think, but what you really think is the only way to avoid being hypocrite. True, I get what you mean. Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but I like to not have to face my mortality too much. I'm fairly confident in my decisions, my opinions, my thoughts, and my beliefs, so I don't really revisit them that often. I just don't like the idea of the nothingness of the void. If you woke up tomorrow and had 1 million subscribers, how would you feel? I would feel absolutely fucking terrified. If I'm being completely honest, I could sit here and go, oh, it'd be amazing, I'd be so happy, oh, it'd be all my dreams come true, but it wouldn't. It would be horrifying. It would be such a level of responsibility. I would not like that. Like, yeah, sure, it'd be nice to get there eventually, but right now I do not think I'm ready for that level of just attention and people and expectations and holy shit. No, not good. Not good. I'll leave it to people like Syntac and stuff who've got those massive numbers. They seem to be able to handle it. I don't think I could right now. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. And we should. I think we've got some more of these tall walls back at the base, which is good because we're kind of running out. Getting there. Really getting there now. It's actually really starting to take shape. We can maybe start moving our dinos in. Our expectations from you are 0. Yours might be, but that's not how the internet as a whole works. It's the internet as a whole is a very, very different beast. Your phone's on 3%. That's not good. Go charge your phone. Right, let's get the pillars finished. And then we can go back and get the rest of the walls. And then we can start filling her up with dinos and seeing if this thing actually works. Hopefully it does, because we've now spent how long building it? I have no idea. Make some more with the resources around here if you only need a few more walls. It will not be faster because I need the big walls, and those big walls take a lot of resources. And we've got like 100 more back at base. That's the thing. I need a lot still. Me and my wife worked all the numbers out, so we should have enough resources to build everything. Other than obviously stuff like these pillars that we weren't expecting to need. But other than this, we should have everything sorted. Right, let's get back. The internet is both terrible and greatly important. It is. It is. That's a good description of the internet as an entity. It's not a great looking building, but it'll do the fucking job, maybe. We think. We hope. We do hope. Stick that into weight, because this is my weight bird. Oh shit, I bet all those baby gigas have hatched now. I bet all those baby gigas are all hatched and ready to go. So we'll give them we'll have a look at them and check. Check to see if we've got any perfect males or perfect females. I want an orange perfect male. Your wife with the algebras, yeah, pretty much. She's better at maths than I am. As long as I do it in Mandarin, she's much better at maths than I am. If I ever tried to do anything like streaming or making videos, I'd go out of my way to hide my identity. Yeah, yeah. I get that. I think that's important. When I was first starting, I did have a look at like the Discords and the channels and the Reddits of some of the big ARK YouTubers, and it's like Syntac, for example. He works quite hard to keep his identity to himself, and that's really cool. It's impressive that he's managed to do that while being so big. If it's orange, it's going to have mostly the bad one stats. There is no bad one. There is no bad one anymore. We've got perfect females. I just want a new male to breed with it. We're making beers. Yeah, we're making some beers. We are making beers. You keep seeing shiny, distracting things. I do. Right, let's put... Oh, get off me. Ah! Get off me! What the fuck? Get off! I'm being eaten by my own fucking gigas here. I'm properly stuck. No! Release me! There we go. Is it bad my attention issues are so bad I forgot he was even doing that? I don't know what you forgot I was doing, so it's fine. We forgive you. Giga's giving me a spirit. Gigas were turning me into a fucking chew toy. Alright, there we go. Right, there, beer. Beer is being made. And yeah, we've got a lot more walls. That's nice. How many can you hold? Not all of them, but quite a few of them. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Ooh, gigas, baby gigas, baby gigas. Ooh, they're not that baby anymore. Shit, that's not good. That's actually really bad. This is bad. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Right, close you. You are perfect, so keep you. No, this isn't good. Okay, and there. There's a perfect orange male. Is it this one? No, you're female. Oh no. Fuck. This is not good. This is not good at all. We should not have let this happen. This is bad. This is really bad. If I hit them though, they're gonna go insane. And I'm sure I just saw an orange male, which is all I want. Where is it? It's one of these. It's one of these. Fuck. No, yeah, it is orange. There is an orange male in there. Right. How to do this? Why are you green? Oh, you've got daddy's colour. Fair enough. Right. I am going to ghost. To find this male so I don't lose it. I don't even know which one it is, to be honest with you. I genuinely don't know which one it is. What the fuck? Right, so we've got a female here. She's the right level. I'm sorry if you're annoyed at my ghosting, but this is just stupid. Actually, she's not right, because she's not orange enough. She's rubbish. Get rid of her. Here he is. There he is. That's who we want. There we go. That's what we wanted. Right. Are there any other orange females? Yep. There's her. Got my cryopods here. I'm really sorry about using the ghost feature. I should have remembered that these guys were hatching, and I just completely forgot about it. And the hatching area is way too small. So we've got a problem. I've made some sort of fucking eldritch nightmare out of Giga babies. But we've got a bunch of... what will you do now? They'll tear me to pieces. I don't think they will. They're still juvenile. They won't attack until they're technically adults. So once we've collected the ones that are the right colour, we can just kill the rest. I don't think that they're a threat, to be honest with you. You're not right. Yeah, that's everything. I'm like 95% sure this will be fine. Yep, see, they're not adults yet, so they won't bite. They are, however, stuck into the fucking ground. So we might just have to wait for these ones to just die. These ones might have to just starve to death. Which is fine. But, I mean, at least that works. I feel like they're just starving to death, so... maybe if we have to, we could put the Velenosaur up here. And just, like, shoot down on them if we really needed to. But I don't think that's necessary. I don't think that's necessary. Right, let's get these babies over here. And get these guys, starting to grow up. So 1, 2, and they can just about reach the food trough from the Rex farm, so that works perfectly. Make a bunch of grenades and try it for science. What is the limit? Adolescent definitely have babies go berserk on intruders. Huh. I'm really glad that that didn't happen to me then. Right, so we'll rename them when they're fully grown up. This guy's almost there. He's got, out of the 3 colours, he's got almost the right colours that we want. But he's definitely better than the male that we've got at the moment, so that works still for me. I want the perfect male. I want everything to be orange, basically. All of the stuff we start breeding with to be orange. So... because I really want that orange empire of Gigas. Orange Giga army. Anything that isn't adult can't attack. I thought that was the case. I'm glad I was right. I'd have looked really stupid if I got my head ripped off by a bunch of baby Gigas. That would have been dreadful. I don't think I've had a single Giga mutation yet, though. Which, we've bred quite a few of them now, so I'm a bit upset that we haven't had a single mutation. You should try your hand with spray painter and make some paint to decorate. Ah! Yao doesn't want to be able to see the blood appearing on his gigas during the Titan fights. I just like orange, that's all. There's no, like, fucking deep tactics behind it. You should name one of them Reginald. Why would I name a Giga Reginald? I tried the spray painter Jojo, actually, back on Aberration. I painted some stuff on that big Aberration base we made. And when I logged in and when I logged out and logged back in, it had all unpainted itself, which was frustrating. That was not good. Right, I think we're really, really, really close to having this done. In fact, I think we're pretty fucking much there. We'll want to add like a staircase to the outside, which is something I haven't thought about. We could just make that out of wood if we had to. We'll just collect some resources from down there. So we need a way in, basically a way out. As for getting the gigas in and out, like I said, we'll just add some thatch staircases. Some thatch ramps or stuff, and then we'll just load them all in one by one. My entire base is spray painted. It works fine. Maybe the game didn't save. Maybe it didn't save, yeah. That's actually a good point. Maybe it didn't. I did have crashes on Aberration. I haven't had crashes before Aberration or since Aberration. But Aberration I had crashes. I wish there was a faster way of travelling between these two. I mean, once I don't have to carry resources, I'll be able to use the snow owl, or even breed a snow owl and just spec it entirely into speed, so I can zip between these two bases. In fact, that's probably what I'll do. If you're worried about lag, a fully spray painted structure doubles the lag, literally has to render in twice. That's bad. Fair enough, we won't do that. Thank you, Jorgen. I am worried about the frame rate once we start filling this guy up. So worried about the frame rate that I'm going to probably go around the area, destroying all the resource nodes, destroying all the trees, killing all the animals, and just sticking some little pillars around. Simply to reduce the drain on the frame rates while we're in this area. And someone suggested I get mana for travelling between the bases. That's actually a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. That finally gives us a reason to tame a fucking mana. I'm probably going to build the Giga's hatching center down here. So that actually makes a lot of sense. That's a really good idea. We could get a mana, level it up into speed and a bit of stamina, and then we should be able to zip here really quickly. I like that idea. What animes have you watched? Traditional animes that fall into the category of being made in Japan. I have watched One Punch Man, and that's it. That's it. Most of the animated stuff I watch is Western stuff. Things like Castlevania, stuff like that. But actual proper things that are classified as anime, not a lot. Depending on the purpose, you can fast travel between bases using beds. That's better. That's actually better. Because most of the time I won't really need to take anything with me. That's a good idea. Most of the time it'll just be... Yeah, we're gonna do that. Huh. Okay, let's get ourselves walled off. Okay, requires foundational spots. We haven't quite finished the pillar section yet. That's fine. We also need to add, like, stairs and stuff. Still no love for gas bags. I don't know what they do yet, to be honest with you. But yeah, I need to give them a try. I hear that they have a great carry weight, but other than that, I'm not sure what the point of them is. Let's get these separator walls put in place. I'm going to leave this bit blank for now, because that's where we're going to have to get the dinos in. So I'm going to leave that entire side blank. I'm going to have to take it down on the other one as well. This we're going to need to fill out, though. Great carry weight, good movement speed. Oh, really? Taming a gas bag is like herding a cat. I've never heard that expression. What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna guess it means it's hard, but... I would recommend One Piece. Thank you very much for the super chat. Or I don't know what it's called. Is it super chat? I think it's called super chat. One Piece, I am fairly certain my wife has told me about One Piece. Isn't that like thousands of episodes? Isn't One Piece absolutely fucking massive? What's the first boss I should fight on the island? Yeah, German's right. Fight the Megatherium first. Sorry, the Brood Mother, yeah. And don't listen to people when they tell you can't do it with Rexes. Just do everything with Rexes. Just spam Rexes on the island. It works for everything. Yeah, I'm just going to take these down so that we can actually start getting our Gigas in. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've heard, like, that was big when my wife was in school. So, and it's just scary big show that. No. I want to try Attack on Titan. I hear Attack on Titan is fucking brilliant. It was on British Netflix, but they took it off, which is really annoying. Yeah. I've just started watching Stranger Things. We're enjoying it. Megatheriums are adorable. No, just make Rexes for everything. It isn't done. Still being made. Holy shit. Attack on Titan is awesome. I hear Attack on Titan is good. How many pets have we got and killed? None. We've not lost anything yet. We've not died. We've not lost anything. We're absolutely fine. To be fair, there's no reason we wouldn't be. We're not doing anything dangerous today. I'm assuming my Gigas can step over that, to be honest. I'm fairly certain they can. I see no reason why they wouldn't be able to. Okay. Uses Rexes for everything, laughs in the dragon. I'm sorry, what was that? I can't hear you over the sound of me beating the fucking dragon with Rexes. Dragon's a little bitch. Dragon is a little bitch. And everyone gives wrong advice about the dragon. You see it in the Reddit. Fucking everyone's like, oh, the fire breath attack does less damage to herbivores. It fucking doesn't. That's not true. It still does the flat 20% damage to total HP. This is the Terraria stream. Oh, Jojo, don't get me started. That Terraria stream's just fucking frustrating me at the moment. You failed to fight a boss once, and I can predict the comment. It's going to be, you need to get this piece of equipment, you need to change this. It's like, no, I need to improve my skills. That's what you fucking do. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Fucking hell, going off on a tangent. The Terraria streams have pissed me off. I'm guessing we just flew past something, or did something. Megatherium are great for the Broodmother. I know that. I understand that their buff makes them really fucking good for the Broodmother, but I think it'd be more efficient. I think it's more efficient to just tame Rexes, because they can handle everything. Yeah, of course, German. You're completely right, German. You can play any game however you want, and... Oh, no! Oh, no! Do you see what we've done wrong? No! My water didn't go up, but do you see what we've done wrong? 50 points to whoever can tell me what we've built, how we've fucked up the base. 50 points if you can tell me how we fucked it up. I'll show it you. There we go. What have we done wrong? We've messed it up. Big time. Yep. 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 It's not tall enough, that middle floor. What is the point of having a stream with people watching if they're not going to tell you that you've done something wrong? I'm totally blaming you guys. No, that's 100% my fault. What a fucking stupid thing to do. Oh no. Give me my 50 points. You all get 50 points. A bunch of people spotted it. Well done, guys. Oh no, it's gonna be really hard to fix. Fuck. Ceiling is not good indeed. Yep. You did say you did all the maths. I did do the maths. Yeah. Quit telling me what to do 4 minutes later. Why didn't you tell me what to do? Exactly. That's how it works. Right, let's pick... No, these ones are going to want to stay here, actually. Yeah. So let's go up, and let's start from the top. Let's put this back, and let's start from the top. I'm cooking so I didn't notice. I'm joking, of course. It's no one's responsibility but my own. It's absolutely fine. It's funny. I'm glad we spotted it now, rather than when we tried to load it up with fucking gigas. And it's a... Look how useful the fact that we changed that setting is. The fact that we can pick stuff up, look how fucking amazing that is. Oh, this game without the ability to pick stuff up would be hell. I'm going to leave that one there. Yeah, leave that one there. And then that'll help us actually plus this out. Wish you had the S plus pickup tool now. What? What is the S plus pickup tool? I don't know what that is. I can pick stuff up just by doing this though. So that works fine for me. Pigeon called it tutted and put the phone down. To be fair, my wife's maths was flawless. It was my implementation of the maths that's the problem, so... I think it's London that's disappointed. Beijing is just sat there shaking its head in disappointment at London. International... We're turning this into an international debacle now. It's a gun where you shoot structures and it picks it up. Wow! Which 2 dinos should I make kiss? Baryonyx and Moss Chops, my favourite dinos. The power couple that you didn't know you wanted, but now you can't live without. Alright, it doesn't actually take that long to pick up all of this. Thank God for that. The ceilings will be a bit more of a pain to pick up, but... And too much weight in this guy. Fuck. Alright, let's get one of the other beds. The Yarrowverse. Barry Chops. Barry Chops. That's the best name for it. Oh dear, okay. Right, alright. Almost picked up all the walls, so that's fine. And then the ceilings will take as long as they take. Probably not a huge amount of time, though. Okay. Right. Ceilings. Let's see. Let's start over here. Yeah, being able to pick stuff up by shooting it would be really useful. Ugh, I'm not sure if I should just ghost, but that feels a bit cheaty, so let's not do that. Right. The issue with this is that the one you're looking at sometimes isn't the one you pick up. Sometimes you just randomly pick up the one you fucking stood on. Right, let's see. Can we put these straight to work? Yes, nice. There we go. just put these straight into the correct position, and then that's good. Okay. You can ghost if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. No. I made a mistake, so I should suffer through the repercussions of said mistake. Ah! Shit! Should at least make a fucking ladder. Come here, bird. Whoop, there we go. Because you said so, I'm using Rex. I wouldn't follow my advice. You play however you want to play. I am not an authority on ARK by any stretch of the imagination. There are people in my chat with literally more than 10 times the amount of time I have in this game, so I am still very, very much a noob. I'm an opinionated, loud noob, but I'm still a noob. Oh dear. Oh, it's so fucking warm. Why is it so warm? Tomorrow's going to be even worse, and then Monday and Tuesday is just going to be awful. Right, if this works, though, we will be able to mutate our gigas at some serious speed. I'm curious, what do you guys think is the attack stat I should be aiming for with the gigas? Like, for anyone who's finished this map, what sort of numbers do you think I should be looking for? I think at the moment it's 35. I think for our Rexes on the island, we got them up to like 80 in the attack stat. Why do Europeans insist on avoiding air conditioning? To be honest, they don't. There's a lot of aircon in mainland Europe. England doesn't use air conditioning because we've never really needed it until recently when we started cooking the planet. We've spent hundreds of years building everything in this country to make it as warm and cozy as possible, and that's not going well for us anymore. Ah! No! Fuck! I should put a bird down here for when this happens again. You can't breed gigas strong enough to survive more than one punch. What? So I have to fight One Punch Man. How do you fight him then? Just sheer weight of numbers? Is that how I have to fight him then? Just through numbers? One, two, 3. Yeah, that's right. Okay. 50 or more gigas. Waves of critters, not just quality but timing as well. Right. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out when we start getting to it. You already know you can tame the Titans. That's how. So the Titans are just a requirement for fighting the King Titan. Then are they? That's a shame. Kind of wanted my glorious Giga army to be able to do it themselves. But if they can't, they can't. It is what it is. Desert Titan is useless. Skip that one. No! Fuck! This is really annoying. Dude, really? Come here. There we go. They have the same boss level stats that they do. Oh, okay, so they don't lose their stats. So it's basically like a movie type situation where you've got your fodder on the ground, which are the Gigas, and then you've got your main characters, which are the Titans, and they're the ones who are supposed to do the most damage. They're the actual ones that matter. That makes sense. We can work with that. If that's the way it's done, then we can work with that. You should put in some ladders. I probably should. But I keep telling myself I'm not going to fall down again. Every time I fall down, I'm like, I'm not going to fall down again, so I don't need to put a ladder in. And then I fall down again, and then I tell myself the same thing. Because I'm nothing if not repetitive. No, I'm not repetitive, I'm just stupid. Kill Desert Titan, tame Ice and Forest Titans, right. And my fear is that the riderless Titan AI will be dog shit. It will, because it's ARK AI. The beta is harder than alpha, you'll see why when you get there. Oh, fabulous. Wait, so gamma is the easiest. Usually it goes gamma, beta, alpha, but this time it's gonna go gamma, alpha, beta. Now we're having an argument about the Desert Titan. I don't know. I don't know which of them are good, so I'm gonna stay out of it. Beta is still second. All right. I wasn't talking about in order that we do them. I was just talking about in order of actual difficulty. People keep saying beta's really hard. Desert Titan is a good portable base. Okay. Go on. Up you pop. You know you have wings, right? Jesus Christ. There's that ARK AI we were talking about. Okay, apparently they don't need their wings. They can just levitate. Be sure to turn raid dino feeding on. No idea what that is. No idea how to turn that on. Don't even know where that setting is. Don't think I've even seen it. Come on, come down. There we go. Good bird. Oh, you are very full. Okay, bad bird. Right, almost there with this now. And you say it's fine at 10 altitude. Alright, we'll have a look at that then. Dude, stop wiggling yourself. You better stop believing physics. My birds are dicks. But we're very close to fixing this mistake now, so that's good. I don't feel quite as terrible about it. Normally the Titans have a 24-hour limit to them, and that's a lot in single player anyway. Yeah, 24 hours in single player is a lot, but it would still be better to not have them die. So that setting then, that raid feed setting, does that apply to Titanosaurs as well? Because I know that they starve to death if you tame them, don't they? But if that setting applies to Titanosaurs as well, does that mean I can have a permanent Titanosaur? Is that what they're called? Titanosaurs. Oh, that's really cool then. I will change that definitely, because that was one of the big reasons why I wasn't really drawn to the Titanosaurs. I didn't want them to just starve to death after I spent forever taming it and building like a base on its back and stuff. Oh, we almost fell down then. Not quite. So close. We're almost done. We're almost done. And then it won't take long to finish this thing. And then we should have quite a few gigas so we can actually fill it up. Well, nowhere near fill it up. I have a feeling this thing's going to fit more than 100 female gigas in it. But we'll be able to at least put a decent number in. Yeah, at the moment I'm leaning towards it fitting maybe 120. which is a lot. Right. You may need to feed them manually, not need to fix that. This will be the scenario where it says, I don't know, how would I know, even though 10 people told you. What if 10 people told me? Yeah, okay, I have absolutely no idea what I'm being told now. This is one of those situations where people are saying stuff in the chat about things that I'm ignoring and I don't know what's going on. What information have I missed that people are talking about? What have I missed? One, two, three. There we go. Okay, that's the right size now. Thank fuck for that. Oh, the raid dino feeding. No. I won't forget about that. That's good information. I understand the value of that. So, yeah, that's not gonna get forgotten about. The whole time I've been watching a stream, I've been crafting narcotics. I hope you mean in ARK. I hope you don't mean you've been just cooking meth while watching my stream. What's your opinion on vegan burgers? I like them. I mean, I'm vegan and I eat burgers, so my opinion on them is that they're good. I think they're like any food. Some of them are good, some of them are shit. Based Walter White, yeah. Make sure you double check the roof height. There isn't going to be a roof above this, so it's actually now done. Although I did just lose a fucking ceiling panel, so... Yep, we now have a lovely hole to deal with. Okay. Let's see if we've got some resources. Nope. Where are our other birds? There's one. There we go, ceiling. Right. Okay, thank God for that. Right, now we can sort out the walls, and then we're very close, so fucking close to being done with it. And it'll work, and it'll be amazing. It better fucking work after all this. Because, you see, I don't have exactly many gigas on the island, so I couldn't exactly test it thoroughly. But I tested it as much as I could. And it seemed to work. It seemed to work. No, we don't want to put these on here yet. Titanosaurs are very good berry collectors. That seems like the most OP thing to collect berries, though. Like some people are there with a stego, some are there with a moss chops, and you're like, yeah, I have a titanosaur called Strawberry. It collects all my berries for me. Okay, actually, yeah, put that one there. And we can put these here in place as well. Right. And then you've got 100 walls in you, haven't you? I think you've got 100 walls in you. Wyverns are excellent thatch collectors. Yes, they are. I remember using wyverns on Scorched to collect thatch for buildings and stuff. Yeah, they're fucking great at that. Boop. Okay. Right, this top layer is almost done. And then we'll go down and have a look at the other layers and make sure that they're all completely finished as well. And then we'll go back to the base, drink some beer, and have a look at everything else. Have a look at how our GIGAs are doing. Okay, nice. So the top layer is done. We're gonna leave the back open just so we can load GIGAs in. But other than that, that's basically done. Let's have a flat down here. This one is pretty much done. We need to have a look at the front. I also want to put these in place. We need a few pillars for that front block as well. Right. Build a bed for fast traveling. Yeah, I won't be able to bring the GIGAs with us, but that is definitely something we are going to do. Oh, wow, you're very pink. What level are you? Utterly useless. That's what level you are. You're the useless level. And craft that pint glass. Yes! As soon as we get back, the first thing we're doing when we get back to base is drinking some beer, and then we'll assess our GIGA situation. Stone here. Ah, it doesn't actually look too terrible. That's not terrible. I was worried that it would look like just a massive blob of stone, like a fucking Minecraft starter house. But... Oh, hello! How rude! Dude, what was that for? But the like shape of it actually gives it quite a nice design. So, really, you angry little bastards. Right? Okay, 1 second. We've got fight here. Yeah, fuck you guys. Did that thing just T-pose at me? Piss off. I don't even know what level this thing is. Barries are the only dinosaurs with scientifically accurate front claw structure. That's cool. Level 7 then. Stupid things. I would have left them alone, but no. They had to attack me. Right, there we go. And then we can put this last wall on. Okay, we don't need any of that. Oh no, we do need that. Why do you have that? Okay, and of course I dropped it, because I'm a muppet. There it is. Right. Have you got the walls? Yes. Okay. Boop, boop, and boop. There we go. Right, so this layer's done. Have a look at the very bottom layer then. Bottom layer is also done. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave this RG with all of the stuff in it here. Basically. And then we'll take the other two RGs back. Yeah, we'll take the other two RGs back with us. Because we don't really need them here. But let's first make sure that we're not taking any items we might need with us. So, for example, we'll leave that. Let's grab him into this, and then let's go. Actually, bait bird's faster, I think. It won't have beer, it has a 6-hour something craft time. Oh, no! That's annoying. I hope... Oh, I do have boosted rates, so maybe that helps. It probably won't have beer yet. We'll see, we'll see. Let me drop these stuff off here with this birdie, and then we'll go check. Right. You stay here. Keep out of trouble. Let's go check if our gigas are grown up. I am dying to see how well this does. I'm really, really, really excited to see how well this does. I think there's a chance. There's a chance that it'll work really well. I don't know you can boost beer crafting speed without mods. I have no idea, so we'll find out. Anyone mentioned delivery crates for moving stuff between bases? I have no idea what delivery crates are, so no one's mentioned that. No one has mentioned that. A neon 80s themed art. Some greens and blues and yellows and oranges, yeah. Go for a rave. It's a shame there's no glowing paint. If this doesn't work, I'll cry. You'll cry! I've spent like my entire day doing this. Planning it and building it and calculating the resources. Oh my god, the grind to get all the resources as well. I've played ARK for ages and I've never once used a delivery crate. I don't even know what they are. Are they in my... Oh! A box with a gas bag attached that can be used to deliver items to another location. I'm gonna unlock it just so I can play with it. Delivery crates are fun. You can transport yourself and dinos. Needs gas bag bladders, but you can build a crate that you can load up and set its destination and let it fly off. That's yeah, we're gonna play with that. That sounds really cool. I actually have some gas bag bladders somewhere, so. Scissors. No! The beard stays. You're just jealous of my rugged manliness. Beard stays. The beard stays until someone can tell me how to make my hair that colour, number 74. If you can tell me how to make my hair number 74, then I'll actually do my hair. But I don't think it can be dyed that colour. So, I think it might have to be a mod. Right, you guys are all doing fine. You're adolescents, you're not grown up yet. You're not starving to death, which is nice. Okay. With scissors you can change your hairstyle and dye your hair. Yeah, but I don't think I can dye it that orange, can I? Not sure which one's the closest. I don't think the regular orange dye is anywhere near that, to be honest with you. That's my issue. Right. Let's have a check of this beer keg. No, nothing yet, unfortunately. Although it might not show. Level 36. Let's have a look, see whether we've unlocked the thing to drink it with. No. Okay. Look up dye recipes as a whole chart for getting certain colours. Okay. Beer is just in water jars. Oh, just regular jars. Okay. Thought it was going to be like a special jar. No, crystal hide cementing paste. Okay, we might actually have all of that here. No crystal. None of these tables are left. Get a gacha saddle. I actually haven't made a gacha saddle. Oh, hi cat. How are you? You alright? Yeah? What's up, little man? You shout really loudly, they'll be able to hear you. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Oh no, I just punched it. I'm just gonna leave this in there and see what happens. Yeah, the barrel is connected up to the water, yeah, definitely. It is, yeah. Irrigated. Okay. So, gigas. Right. I think we can actually start moving the gigas down. It's not like the design we've built is hard to access. So even though I don't particularly want to keep this dude as our male, I would rather have a perfectly orange perfect male. We can actually now start moving them down. So let's start collecting the perfect females and the male, and I think we'll need to make ourselves a food trough or two. We don't have a food... we definitely need a food trough brought down there. Beer can be useful in boss fights. Okay. I don't know what it does yet. We'll find out when one eventually gets made. We need a cat cam. He's sat next to me at the moment. In my office, there's my desk and my desk chair, and then next to it is like a little couch where my wife usually sits, but she's downstairs having a phone call with her mom. So the cat has taken that seat. Right, I think... we actually can't collect all these. Wait a second, no, one of these is male. Right, shit, where's the male that we didn't want? You're being replaced, but you're the original, so I'm actually going to keep you just in case. I've kept both of the original gigas. Just because I don't want to lose them, to be honest. Right, which one of these is the male? This one. So... right, let's get him tarted up. Yeah, our dog will soon have its own Instagram. We have considered that a few times, to be honest. He's very good looking, but having a pet Instagram would mean I had to keep my house clean and presentable at all times, and that sounds like a lot of effort. Or go out all the time, and that sounds like even more effort. Beer boosts your insulation and melee. Oh, okay. That's good. That's cool, but like... melee isn't super useful. Not unless you've either really spec'd into it or really messed up. Okay, so to make food, we'll make the food truck when we get down there. Yeah, we'll make the food truck when we get down there. We'll take fight because it can get more meat for us. And shit, I've just realised we probably want the Giga saddle. I only have one Giga saddle at the moment. So we'll want this Giga saddle. 50% damage resistance for a short time. Oh, okay, that sounds useful. Yeah, I could have used that when I tried doing some PvP the other day. Right, let's go. If there's a metal node, we'll just whack that quickly while we're on the way, just so we can grab the metal we need for our feeding trough. I'm not sure why the feeding trough requires a raw, untreated metal, but it does, so that's fun. I think there's some metal actually down by the new structure, so... What, you tried PvP? I hope you recorded it. I did try some PvP. I did a little bit, recorded it. Hopefully it will make a fun episode for when I'm on holiday and I can't stream for a weekend. That's the plan. Killed some people, got killed by some people, got imprisoned. I saw my first Shadow Main. I did PvP on the island, right? Thinking, oh, if I'm on the island, nothing will get spoiled from it. And right on the tip of that little peninsula, right where you fucking spawn as a noob on the island, was a group of people hanging out with a griffin and a shadow maid, murdering every new person they could. which, you know, so that was my experience of PvP of ARK. You know, instantly spawning and there's a fucking griffin and a shadow main with 5 people, you know, just murdering everyone. And then today I was on the ARK Reddit and someone had wrote this big long post about how if you don't like ARK PvP, you're just bad at it. And if someone kills you, it's because they were just a better player. And I'm like, is it? Is it? Or is it just not a very well crafted fucking system? Is it just not a good system? I feel like no amount of skill is getting you out of that situation, you know. So I don't know how you make ARK PvP balance. To be honest, I don't think you can. Unless you just completely get rid of mutations. If you removed mutations entirely, then maybe you'd be able to make ARK PvP balanced. Alright, let's stick this about here. Because on the same map as you, because I got ganged up on by 5 people with shadow mains and griffins. It was just 1 shadow main and 1 griffin, and then I think another tribe mate joined a little bit later, and then there was a spam of bats. It was fucking weird, but I tried to go on a note run. Tried to go finding some notes so that I could, you know, level up a little bit and survive for a bit longer, and it didn't work. It didn't help. How'd you make an ARK PvP a cry? No idea. Go on. How'd you make an ARK PvP a cry? I'm desperate to hear this. Oh shit. You just knocked me off. Fuck you, Stego. Stegos can do that. Get rid of mutations. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they add a lot to the game, mutations. In fact, I would go so far as to say, and I'm sorry to all you ARK purists, I would go as far as to say that mutations are a bad thing. Like, even in single player, the concept of mutations is bad. The very idea of them defeats the purpose of a fun, balanced gaming experience. There we go, I said it, you can cancel me now. Stop map transfers. I actually don't. I think map transfers are fine. I just think that we need to stop. We need to not have mutations. Map transfers are fine as long as dinos are balanced and there are no mutations. From what I understand, anyway. Obviously, I am still very, very new to ARK and still don't fully know what I'm talking about all the time. But that's just my take on it. Let's grab this meat and let's fill up this trough. Sound might be a bit off. The RG can get louder than Yow. Oh, for God's sake. The RG screams so fucking loud when we're in fights. Let me just turn me up a couple of notches. 1, 2, 3. Right, I've turned myself up a tiny bit, so you might need to like turn the volume of your stream down or whatever. I'm not sure. Right, let's move flight. Hey, Quasi, Casey, Quasi, Kusi. I don't fucking know. I should probably build a ladder, really, shouldn't I? No, I said I was going to build a staircase system, but first let's see how it works. Or do we build the staircase system first? Decisions. Probably. The RG has made Yow its bitch. The RG has. Right, where's the male? There he is. Okay, let's get him out. We'll put the male in position first, and then we'll sort the staircase out. Okay. What are you doing? No, just stay there. Right, male wants to go about here. Are you okay? Yeah, you're okay. You'll slowly heal. Cool. I don't play Dark, never did, because my device can't handle it. Just tuned in to see what's happening. So what's happening? We're building stuff, that's what's happening. We're building the greatest giga farm the world has ever seen. Only it doesn't have a staircase, so you can't actually use it properly at the moment. We're trying to fix that now, though. Right, let's grab some stuff for some stairs. I love hearing streamers struggle to pronounce my name. That's good, because I will always struggle to pronounce your name, so... So nothing will change. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, fuck you. It was clearly an accident, you little bastard. Now, meet your death. Stupid thing. Stupid thing. And you as well, you fucking fly. The cat's on your chair. This is without a doubt one of the giga farms ever made. It fucking is, Jorgen. It might even be a working giga farm. You never know. Right, what I'm thinking, yeah, is that we'll go in from the side with the stairs. So we'll go in here. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll go, what we'll do is we'll go ceiling, stairs. We can make 2 stairs. Wow. Jesus, I should have brought my Dodicarus. Right, like that. That's what we're gonna do. Jorgen Worgen, when were you a mod? Jorgen Worgen's been a mod for ages. We can fire him though. If he's not doing a good job, let us know and we'll fire him. Do you try Sons of the Forest when it comes out? I don't know, to be honest. At the moment, I'm planning on moving away from doing a lot of different games, to be honest. I'm planning on moving towards just focusing the time on ARK. So, whether or not I'll do a new game is, I don't know. I don't know. I can't really answer right now about that. Fire him. It was a bluff. I can't fire him. I needed too much. The channel wouldn't run without those 3, to be honest. It was getting a bit too much to handle. The Forest OG is fantastic. The Forest is actually something we are going to play, because I promised people we're going to play that. We're still doing Monster Hunter, and we're still doing the Forest, because I made promises about that, and I don't like breaking promises. But other than that, I'm very, very there about making any promises, okay? Alright, let's see. Can we fit through that? Yeah, nice. Okay, and don't know how many stairs we're going to need for this, but it is what it is. Come on, work. Will you not connect? There we go. Requires nearby foundational support. We can fix that. That's fine. This is actually working quite nicely. You need to play some of these games with a friend. I have none. Nah, can't do that. Have none. Will you stream the Assassin's Creed lineup? No. No. I can categorically say no. Simply because Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla are some of the most bloated games I've ever come across. Like, I have no problem with them as games, but holy shit, they're too big. They could have been half the fucking size, and they'd have been twice as good for it. Isn't your wife my friend? Are you my friend?
This thing?
See, I don't like that question because she's got this really weird view of it. Like, I think that you are friends if you're partners, but she thinks they're like two separate things and they're not the same, so it's a silly question for me. Right, let's put that there and that there. Talking about the original Ezio lineup, I'm not promising anything. Sorry. I don't know if I would ever do anything like that, but I'm not promising it. There we go, look at that. We've got staircase to get in now. Whee! And we failed miserably and fell in. But the staircase works, so that's actually a really big start. There we go. We can get access up to the Gigantosaurus and feed him, which is good. Right, now we can start getting the rest of the Gigas in. Okay, so... what is this farm for? The farm is for those Gigas, those massive creatures up there. That is what the farm is for. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the first one out. We're going to need to get... Barry/Chopsy fan art is rendering. Join the Discord to check it out in a few minutes. Oh, I'm so excited for this, Jorgen. I'm going to use it as the channel wallpaper. I'm going to steal it off you. No, I'm not, don't worry. I'm not going to steal your art, but I'm still really looking forward to it. Right, so she should be able to get to here and breed. Let's check. So if we... no. Disable mating on her. Let's go turn it on. Actually, one second. I can turn it on the big guy from here. Passive. Behavior. Copy settings to nearby Gigas. That should work. Right. Are you in range of breeding now? No. So you need to actually move back just a couple of steps. What about now? Still no? Really? Have I done this right? I'm pretty sure I've done this right. Why are you not in range? Oh wait, this one isn't enabled. Right, copy settings. There we go. Right, it's mating now. Let's move it forward a bit and let's see. Okay, so this is just a tiny bit too far forward, you see? Which is important to know. So let's move her back just a step or two. And there we go. Now she's ready to breed. Okay, so now we can take the saddle off her. And we can start getting these guys packed in. So let's get these packed in. Saddle. Okay, that's 2. Let's see how many we can get into this first channel. We've got 2 so far. That's 3. I'm thinking we might be able to get them all into this first channel. There's 4. Oh, hello. And thankfully they're so big that you can just run between their legs like this and collect all the eggs. So I don't care that they're all sort of tangled up on each other. It's not actually the end of the world. But yeah, we've managed to get a bunch of them stuck in here now. And this is just in this one first channel. We have got many of these channels to fill. I think we can extrapolate that we're going to have a lot of fucking gigas. Okay, last one. Let's get this one in position. I think maybe we could actually squeeze one or two more into here. Maybe just one. Maybe just one. So let's see how many of them that is in total then. So behavior, passive, enable mating, copy to nearby giantosauruses. 7. So we've got 7 down there at least. Let's count the names. I want to be exact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so we've got 7. So we could fit another 7 in here. We could fit maybe 5 in there. So we could do what? Let's say we can get 8 into here. 7 into there, and maybe 5 into there. So that's what? 8 plus 14... 22 plus 10, 32 on the bottom row, 32 on the top row, 60. We might be able to just get 100. We might be able to just get 100 if we really squeeze them in, which is fucking cool. It works. It works, it works, it works. Right. Let's wait for them to lay their eggs, and then we'll gather some eggs up and leave. But I'm happy with that. Reet. Come on, finish mating. Finish mating so I can go home. Hey Anubis, how are you? We've just finished building a giga farm. It's taken me 2.5 hours to build. And we think it can fit around 100 gigas in. So I'm in a really good mood. That male giga putting work in, he is, yeah. And there's our eggies. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's not the smoothest thing to walk down, but who cares? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, nice. Right, so what we need now is a hatchery down here, to be honest. But I'm not sure if I can be bothered doing that now. Like... or can I? Yeah, I think that's what we actually need to do. I think we need to build a hatchery down here. So we'll leave the eggs in flight. And we'll go back on fight and get the stuff we need for the hatchery. We're going to need some aircon units. Only a few, but still. Hatcheries are easy. Yeah. Hatchery shouldn't take a lot of resources. Probably just build it over there. There is a nice flat area there. That male sure has a harem. How am I acting out the Clone Wars? I don't know about the Clone Wars. I think what we're doing is very questionably unethical though. But I'm not sure Clone Wars are in it. What's the most annoying dino in ARK? Caprasuchus. Fucking hate Caprasuchus. They're the worst. Little jumpy bastards. Right. I like to build 2 stories with the AC built floor one and closed in, and then you can hatch the eggs above them. I didn't know that worked, actually. I didn't know that worked. I'm going to try that. We're going to try that now, Jojo, because I didn't know that fucking worked. That sounds awesome. That instant answer, yeah, fuck Caprasuchus. I remember Scorched Earth, my god, they wrecked me. No, the birds that steal stuff aren't a problem if you can shoot. If you don't like those birds, you just need to learn to shoot. They're not a problem. It's Caprasuchuses that knock you off your dino, or that just wreck you when you're brand new on Scorched Earth and you don't know what's going on and you just want a drink of water, and then this fucking steroid crocodile long jumper plops out of the water and fucks you into the next year. If you can't tell, I have quite a bit of trauma attached to my time in Scorched Earth with Caprasuchus. I really don't like Caprasuchus. The micro stuns you off and knocks you off and stuns you. Yeah, and then nothing happens. It does like 2 damage. The Capra knocks you off, holds you in place, and eats your face. You can see you're very passionate about this. I am. Fuck Caprasuchus. Scotch Capras were very mean to me. They were. They were. It wasn't fair what the Scotch Capras did to me. Okay, so we're going to need a generator, some wires, and some AC units. Right. You want a generator? The polymer's going to be an issue. Polymer's going to be an issue. Right, let's go get some polymer. Come on then, Gigi. We're off on an adventure. Thyla does the same thing, but they're less common. I somehow survived my entire time on the island, only getting knocked off by the weakest possible Thylas. So I didn't understand that they were actually good tames until Scorched Earth, when I tamed one. I got knocked off a couple of times by Thylas on the island, and they were all like level 1 or 5 or something. So they just got wrecked. The first few episodes of Scorch was just a montage of death. It was. Alright, Anubis, have fun at work, man. Hope you have a good day. Thyla only dismounts if it's in a tree. Yes. I think you're right, Jojo. They only dismount if they're doing their pounce from above. That above pounce bullshit thing that they've got. There's a nice bunch of corrupted raptors and there's some corrupted stegos. Let's obviously deal with them in a reasonable and appropriate way by throwing a fucking Giga at their faces. Everyone knows that the proper response to a couple of raptors is a Giga. Okay, and... no, come in. Why can I not step up this tiny little hill? There we go. Could you come here, please? I need to eat you. Thank you. Right. And we'll just get this Stego as well, since I think he's aggro to us, because he has Death Wish. And that should be enough corrupted stuff for what we need. Boop. Kill the scorpions just on principle, because fuck the little carapaced bastards. Oh, he's got a level up. Right, someone said in the comments of the last video that I should put a point into stamina. Okay. Now, I think that's a terrible idea, but I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to do a point into stamina now and see how much of an effect this has. So it's 404. 408, yeah, that does fuck all. I'm laughing at your comment, Tommy. It's quite funny. What are your favourite ARK dino? I think I'm leaning quite heavily towards Velonasaur. I really like the Velonasaur. It's cool, it's unique, it goes pew pew and everything melts. It's awesome. Palovias are worse than Capras, at least for me. I only really experienced Palovas in that ice cave. And as soon as I took a Rex into that ice cave, it wasn't a problem anymore, and the Palovias weren't a problem anymore. So they just kind of got wrecked. The Prolovias, nah, it's got to be Capros. They come out of nowhere and they just fuck you into next year. Horrible little bastards that they are. Right, Crystal. Crystal shouldn't be an issue, but it is an issue. I don't know how many AC units we're actually going to need for this, so I'm going to just grab some crystal. Oh yeah, I got a new Ankylosaurus. I haven't tested him out yet. I completely forgot I got a new Ankylosaurus. Let's take him out. Look at it. It was level 145 or something. Really good. It's got 5 levels. Let's put them into damage. I just finished with my mutated direwolf army. Time to do the first boss. What map are you on? What map are you on? Because I really, really, really want to use some direwolves if I ever do a mammal-only playthrough. So I'm really curious to know what map you're on, what boss you're doing, and how well it goes. So please keep us updated. That failed. That still failed. Why are you not collecting from the lamppost, dude? Fjord. Okay. There we go. That's a bit less crystal than I was anticipating, but it's not terrible. Wait, there's literally a crystal deposit on the other side of my base that I already have flown past once because I'm a moron. Come here, bird. Come here. Come here. I recently had an argument with a friend about ARK mammals. What was your argument about? I'm now very curious about this. You should do a playthrough where you tame every dino. And what, not bother with the bosses or anything? I think that'd be a cool little 24-hour stream idea or something. Try and get every single dino on the island tamed in 24 hours. That'd be fun. The Barry Chopsy render is up. You have a look on the Discord and show me the thing, please. Syntac does that. I don't know what Syntac does, so I'm sorry if I was ripping someone off there. That's not my intention. Jorgen Morgan, that is the most beautifully romantic thing I've seen in a long time. I love it so much. I love it. It's so good. I want a vegan run. What? Herbivores only? A herbivores only run is something I would do, but I'm scared of the water for a herbivore only run. He said, mammals produce milk, so Shadowmane is not a mammal. I said, if milk is the thing that decides a mammal, then why does... You're right. Yeah, you're right. It's if you reduce it to one deciding factor like that, then you always end up being a muppet. At the end of the day, animal classifications are very screwy. Enter the platypus. You know, it's Captain Barbosa saying it's more like guidelines than actual rules. I don't think Yao's ready for 100 days yet. Hello. I'm not quite ready to sell out enough to do a 100 days video. Yeah, I think you're right, Jojo. You couldn't do like a full-on vegan style, no hurting any animals run. But you could do a herbivore only run. You just have to get a Therizinosaurus and mutate its oxygen really high. Right, let's see. So let's go for 1 cable. Actually, let's go for 5 cables and 5 flexi cables, just to be safe. And then let's go for... Let's just make all 6. Render is pretty much the definition of blurst image. I don't know what blurst means. Animal classifications are more based on ancestry than physical features. Yeah. Ross Clark just made a video on the best mammals in ARK. They also debated whether Shadowmane and the platypus creature. I mean, if it's a platypus, it should. Technically. One would expect. Right. Do we have some more gas? We do! I don't get what 100 days is. 100 days challenge, Jorgen, is like 100 days of survival mode. So you have to finish the map in 100 days without dying once, basically. Is it Shadowmane? I don't know what the Shadowmanes are, though, so... I have only seen one once, I don't really know what the Shadowmanes are, so I can't answer anything about that. Alright, let's grab these, let's grab this, let's grab these wires. And we'll test out Jojo's theory that you can put the AC unit underneath the thing and then it works. And you know what we'll do? We'll take our resource collecting dinos with us this time because we're not complete muppets who screw up the same raid twice. You can do a 100 days challenge without doing it hardcore. Yeah, but what's the point? I don't see the point in that. If you're going to do a 100 days challenge, it has to be hardcore, otherwise there's no point. If I ever do one, it will be hardcore. Right, let's go. We're going to need quite a big hatching area, because obviously we're going to have a lot of it. Oh! Ah, that Rex got itself killed. Sorry for cats. No, it's fine. It's fine. Spawn and Shadowmane with admin command. You have to type summon fish cat. Fish cat. That's cool. Oh. No, I would definitely do 100 days hardcore maps at some point, but it is going to be something that takes a lot of preparation, a lot of time, a lot of a lot of pain. But it is something I will do at some point eventually, because they seem fun to make, to be honest, and just to prove that you can do it as well, which I like. Seeing how Shadowmane wasn't born from evolution, it gets into the concept of what we consider alive. Like, is there a line between a designed creature and a robot? That's an interesting topic. What is sentience? What is life? Yeah. If it's designed but it's alive, then I think it definitely is alive. Like, it definitely should be treated the same. But when you're talking about, obviously, artificial intelligences, it gets very complicated. I now have a box of narcotics. Good! Try not to eat them all at once. We've lost half of our frames coming into this area. Why? I really don't get why. It's not that bad. This is nowhere near as big as my base on the island. I really don't understand it. Right, okay, anyway. It doesn't matter. Oh, the frames are back now. But what do you mean by alive? Ah, that's true, isn't it? It is difficult to define alive and not alive. I suppose you would say alive is something that responds in some way to some stimuli, or has some desire to continue living, or has some desire to continue the survival of its species. There's a lot of different potential definitions, and you would have to pick and choose from them. They wouldn't all apply, and sometimes very few of them would apply. But yeah, I am very concerned about the frame rate here. Like, really concerned about it. Giga Male doing 6 ladies is dropping frame. It shouldn't be though, that's the problem. That's what's pissing me off. It really shouldn't be doing that. Alright, did we just gather a decent amount of wood? Yeah, a decent amount of wood, decent amount of thatch, that's fine. Could you just stop following me now? I think I'm gonna have to spend some time clearing the area out. watched a video on the definition of alive in the robotic sense. We're getting quite close. Sorry, in the academic sense, we're getting quite close with robots. Yeah, I believe that completely. But I always say thank you to Google. She'll take over soon. The Google Maps voice. Will you do dodo breeding? No, I won't do dodo breeding. It serves absolutely no purpose and just wastes time. Maybe one day we'll follow in the footsteps of that dude from the ARK Reddit and breed up some dodos to fight against the boss with, just for the fun of it. But that won't be happening on my first playthrough of ARK, because I'm kind of taking it seriously. So. Mortality, reaction, reproduction, evolution, and exchange rate from the definition. There was, oh shit, what was it? It was my GRAN or something. There was an acronym, wasn't there? It has to grow, it has to move, it has to expel. It has to expel waste of some sort. Yeah, you've just reminded me. There is like a list of technical definitions, isn't there? I learnt them in biology as a kid. Like Mrs. Graham or something. Will you do Dodic breeding? No. No, I won't be breeding anything that isn't actually useful to be bred. For obvious reasons. Right. 16's fine, yeah. I get my dodo fix from Jorgen's art on Discord. Yeah. As a tiny kid, I used to be nice to things like microwaves and laptops because I thought it was nice. It wouldn't hurt me when they do a robot uprising. What do you mean when you're a kid? I'm still like that. Don't piss off your toaster, otherwise the robots will get you. They can get some cool colours. Yeah, I'm sure they can, but I don't care about their colour. Once I punched a dodo to death. Worth getting an imprinted dodo for the movement speed. Ugh, no. If we find a really high level one, the same as with that Anki, we'll tame it, but I'm not, like, going out of my way to breed them. That's not happening. Okay, so 16 is what? That's like 4x4? Yeah, that's not very big for a breeding area. So I think we'll want to get it a little bit bigger, actually. But we'll put these 16 down first. They can just go, like... Honestly, they can just go on this flat area here. That actually works quite well. To be honest... we could just use this flat area, just with some fences. That might be better. That might be a lot more efficient. That's going to be a lot more efficient. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. We're not going to build it the way we were originally going to do. We're going to just use fences. So let's grab the stuff we need and let's grab some fences. We might want to actually destroy some of these to get the resources back, but that's fine. Now, first things first, can the thing be put on the actual floor? Can these be put on the floor directly? I'm not sure. Yep, that can. And that can. Alright, perfect, 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 perfect. Right, so in that case... okay. In that case, we don't actually need these foundations, so we can get rid of the foundations. Should have thought about that before making them, but it is what it is. Where did we put them? There we put them. Okay, and... rid of them like this. It's the easiest way of doing it. And then we'll demolish. And demolish. And then we can make some fence foundations. Some fence posts. We do 20. Yeah, do 20 for now. Alright, hey Amanda, thanks for popping by. I hope you enjoy it when you do get around to watching it. If anything close to zombies existed, it would have to exist in a plant or fungal form. Someone's been playing The Last of Us. Right, we should be almost done with this build now. And then it just grows and grows and grows from here, basically. Just collect eggs, stick them in the breeder, and just sit and watch, and it should just grow and grow and grow until we've got so many gigas that we're inevitably going to become overpowered with our mass mutations, which should be awesome. Right, start placing these things down. So let's go 1. Oh, we played Resident Evil 7. I'm just looking forward to the new, the remake of Resident Evil 4. I think the new Resident Evil show has just come out on Netflix, so I might watch some of that soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 by 5 should be more than big enough space. And it should be a lot easier to expand with these than if we built it with foundations. 1, 2, 3. There. 4 and 5. Nice. Yeah, there's this video I've watched of Syntac. I know Syntac is, thank you though, Third Lane, for sort of specifying. That's really helpful. Tame a level 100 Reaper King. When you start Art 2, I suggest you watch the video since it's so easy. Even you can do it. Thanks. I feel vaguely insulted by the suggestion there. But I have so far not watched any sort of gameplay tips, and I don't want to watch any gameplay tips. Not until I've actually finished it all. No, tame 100 Reaper Kings. I mean, that's cool. That's cool, but I would prefer to learn how to play the game myself than just follow what Syntax says. And that's not any, like, disrespect to his content. I'm sure it's fucking brilliant. But I just want to learn the game myself. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was tamed a Reaper King. I have tamed a Reaper King, yes. Right. Let's grab our wires. And I've just realised something we actually forgot to make. An outlet. We actually forgot to make an outlet. That's really frustrating. Okay, so if we put this here, if we put this here, there we go. So that can stick on the outside. This can come into the middle. The outlet can go like there, and then we'll spread the AC units pretty evenly around the place. Okay. We need to go get ourselves the outlet though before we can really do anything else, which is annoying. I suppose we could make the walls and the fences and stuff, the barrier. Actually, how many of those walls do we have in the bait bird? We could just use them for now. Sorry, in flight, we could just use them for now. 60, that's more than enough, yeah. That's more than enough. Right, let's see. Right. We should only need 20 actually, shouldn't we? Oh no, we'll need one less because we'll need a doorway. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go put it on the outside if we can, yeah, like that. Oh no, not there, because that's the middle. There we go. Oh, this might actually all work together really nicely. I'm feeling pretty happy so far about this farm. There we go. Now just a door here. Just a little door. Then we need to quickly run back, grab ourselves an outlet, and then we're good to go. Door, door. And then 3 walls. Oh. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's put this away, put this away, put this away, this away. I'm really happy with how the building has gone on this map so far. Like the Rex farm has gone really well. The Giga farm has gone really well. I'm just really happy with how we've produced the buildings and stuff this time. It's going really well. Bait bird, how full are you? You're not full, so we'll take you back. Do AC units have to be placed on a foundation or can they go on the ground? Sorry, I think I missed your question there, Jojo. Yeah, they can be placed on the ground. We just checked. So, being able to place them on the ground will be really useful, because then we don't need to just foundation the hell out of it all. Which is something I didn't really want to do. They're just a huge investment. That bait bird is a master of baiting. He's got a few levels into speed, that's why I'm using him, because he's actually faster. But I'm not sure. Well, no, I am sure he should be faster, but we should be using the snow owl really if we can. But well, actually, yeah, we'll use the snow owl to get back. So it's not like we need to carry stuff, and the snow owl is a lot faster. Your army of Rexes is almost done. That's good. That's really good. I didn't want you to get too far into the build and get mad at me for not catching. No, we checked. We checked this time. It's not like the big structure where we just messed it up. This has definitely gone a lot better than the last time I tried to do a building stream. The last time I tried to do a building stream was not good. All we did was spend like 6 hours trying to build a fucking irrigation system. That was stressful. Right. Quick, make the outlet, grab on our snow owl, get ourselves back there, and chuck all the Giga eggs we've got into that little arena. Why do I have battle music? Piss off, little bird, wherever you are. Where is it? Oh, God knows. Who cares? Oh, I heard it. It's there. Fuck it. Oh, dear. Okay, so we didn't actually decide how many mutations we should go for on the Giga. No one really gave me an answer for that. Everyone just said that the Gigas are not actually that strong and we'll be relying on the Titans, but I still want to know what sort of level of mutation we should be going for on the Gigas before we even go for the Titan. That's a little albino Megatherium. Same, it's such a terrible level. Yeah, so should we be looking at, like, just 20? Will just 20 extra melee do the difference? Or are we looking at really stacking it all the way up to 80 like we did on the island? Or the Gigas will DPS, be the DPS, the Titans, and the tanks. Right, okay, so we want to stack it as high as we can then. We want that 254 melee. I'm not mutating them that high. That's just stupid. I cannot be bothered doing that. I don't have the patience. But we can definitely get quite a few mutations stacked into them if we need to. As many as I can bear to do, yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. Where? Oh, fuck you. Oh, no. We left all the AC units in the bait bird. Fuck me. We left all the AC units in the other bird. So much flying backwards and forwards. No, do you know what? I have a faster way of getting home. That worked. That was maybe a dramatic response, but it fucking worked. I went all the way to the terminal without lost tributes. Oh no, that's painful. That's painful. Right, there we go. So now we're ready. Magic mirror. Yeah, it's magic mirror. Guess I'll just die. I like that that's a genuinely useful way of traveling. Just self-murder. So I think there's a setting as well that changes the radius of like the no spawn zone around player-made structures. So I'll probably turn that up as well a little bit just to keep this base down here as lag-free as possible. So we'll have a play around with that, and I'll have a play around with just putting some stone pillars in like an area around it. So maybe we can make it so that that area is kind of like a dead zone. If we do that, I'm sure my computer will pull through. Probably. Oh, you're pretty. What level are you? I can't tell because I don't have my spyglass. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. It's not like we need it. But at least now we have a genuine reason for taming a mana. Frostdrake. We actually have like a genuine thing we want a Frostdrake for, from getting from point A to point B quickly without needing to kill ourselves. Settings aren't intuitive. Yeah, I will read the description as carefully as possible and not send it the wrong way. Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, look at all these dudes we've got spawning around here. We don't need these. They're just in the way. Being dodos and shit. Right, carefully not eat that. There we go. Let's grab our aircon units. And let's set them up as much as we can. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 6. So let's do like 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. And let's move this one. There we go. Right, now let's make sure this is turned on. Snow Owl's confused about me teleporting. Yeah, especially since I just flew on him. He's like, if you can fucking teleport, why am I carrying you around? They have a radius of 4 blocks. Then that should do. If they have a radius of about 4 blocks, then that should do. I mean, we could put a roof on the place as well if we really wanted to. I don't know how much of an effect that actually has. Right, let's get the eggs and let's find out if this works. Oh, so many eggs. So many Giga eggs. And these will create more perfect females, and the farm will grow, which will create more eggs, and it will compound on itself until we have all the fucking Gigas in the world. I'm really excited about this farm working. Right, let's land in there and drop it all off. Which is probably why I actually don't want to put a roof on, because I like the fact that I can just land in the center here and then just sort of spout eggs. There we go. Right, let's get out, and then let's come back and check if this works. Perfect. They are all incubating. Oh my god, it worked. I hope it worked. I think it worked. We did it. We're absolutely killing our frame rate every time we come here, which is so stupid for some reason. I might have to do giga farming on like the lowest graphics setting. But yeah, this actually worked. So we've got our hatchery and we've got our massive breeding area. Let's get these guys packed up. We'll leave Flight down here still because he still has some stuff building the place, and it isn't technically finished yet. We do want to fill it up and stuff, but other than that, I think it's done. Let's have a quick look at it from the sky. There we go, ready to be filled with glorious, glorious gigas. Is this the end of the stream? I think it is. I think it is, because we've set out for what we achieved. We've set out, we've hit what we were aiming to achieve today. So I think, yeah, I think we're going to end it there, because there is still a lot of stuff to do on Extinction. I don't want to burn through it too quickly, so I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me. Is that Quetzal? Let's have a quick look. Let's answer that question really quickly. Is that Quetzal? Can't see it. No, it's a tape jar. It's a tape jar. So thank you very, very much for joining me. I hope you'll join me next time. Yes, I have put a feeding trough down. Let me say goodbye. I'll see you next time then. Goodbye, guys and girls and everyone else.